So welcome to Game On, where no matter what anyone says, we are really excited about having a new face on board.
Oh, thanks.
No, not you, Greg. Yep, there's a whole new Lara Croft for a whole new Tomb Raider game. We'll be taking a closer look.
Not just at these.
Later in the show.
Also coming up this week, we get dead excited and more than a little scared about finally getting more space.
Killzone 3 meets Clockwork Orange.
Tomorrow we launch the greatest military campaign in our history.
And we look at the next generation of handheld toys.
First up, Tomb Raider, the franchise desperately in need of a facelift starring the heroine that isn't.
After telling us the exciting title of the forthcoming console game, Tomb Raider, Square Enix released this mouth-wateringly mysterious picture of the new Lara to get fanboy forums fired up, especially when it turned out she's dirtier than ever.
But not necessarily in the way the fanboys hoped.
They've now released a series of screens and stills which all point to a darker, grittier Lara, replacing paradise with punishment, puzzles with pain, and most importantly, hot pants with kind of like khakis, combat
Yeah, like combat style. Definitely long trousers.
Yeah. Reminds me of the 90s.
Yeah, it is quite 90s.
Yeah.
So what can we expect from the game itself? Well, in a word, the unexpected.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, expect the unexpected, it's an expression.
How can I expect that? By definition, it's unexpected. How can I expect it?
Well, no, but, you know, surprises and kind of thing.
Yeah, but the minute I start expecting it, it's no longer unexpected.
You see, this is why you get the comments, Greg. After the qualified success of the Guardian of Light made Lara downloadable and iPadable, developers Crystal Dynamics are now focusing on the other end of the spectrum, a big-budget AAA console rethink of the Tomb Raider franchise. And it looks like they're going for a Bond, Batman-style, back-to-basics makeover with a radical reboot.
From the look of these stunning screens, it all starts to make sense. With a disappointing Tomb Raider underworld causing Lara to slip down the adventurer stakes compared to new kids on the block like Nathan Drake, something needed to happen. And this is Eidos's business plan to put Lara back where she belongs in the heroic archaeologist adventurer league.
Yeah, just below Indiana Jones.
Just below.
Yeah, okay, maybe.
How many good films?
Well, no good films Lara's got, but she's got some good games.
Yeah, Indiana Jones games.
Yeah.
All right, just below.
Just below. Story-wise, Tomb Raider explores Lara's roots and finds out how she went from an ordinary girl to the formidable hot-panted adventurer we know and love by taking us on her very first adventure.
After meeting her washed up, Inception-like on an unknown shore, her challenge is to stay alive, faced with hostile forces and environments.
So we're looking at a grim and gritty origins story that puts Lara in a darker, murkier world than we're used to. Gone are the Pandora-style maps filled with bright colours and tropical waters. Here is the blood, sweat, tears and torture of an invigorated, if somewhat troubled, Lara. Excited, Greg, about the new Lara Croft?
Yeah. Quivering inside, really.
Yeah.
Definitely. You can't see it. Really,
no, can't see it there.
It doesn't manifest itself,
no,
you know,
physically.
No, but excited, yes.
Yeah, inside, butterflies.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't do a full review of the first Dead Space because, well, we didn't get round to finishing it.
We didn't get round to finishing it, or
I was too scared.
The world is a vampire.
Now Dead Space is back and we've braved the deadly dark demo to see if we'll ever be able to play the new game. The verdict?
Yeah, it's terrifying. From what we've played, if it's possible, it's actually more intense than the first game, with more enemies, more weapons and more fighting, resulting in more action on top of the atmosphere.
The demo plonks you somewhere in the middle of the game where you're tooled up with plenty of weapons, which is lucky because there are plenty of things to kill.
The other big difference, of course, is getting used to Isaac's voice.
Yeah, it turns out he's not mute after all. He's just a regular space crusader with serious psychological problems and a classic video game character's voice.
I'm not running anymore. So we've got a demo, a release date at the end of this month, and now a lovely launch trailer to go with it. I, for one, can't wait to get my hands on the full game.
Really?
No, I'm terrified. Somebody else will have to play it.
Killzone 3 has been teasing us with some impressive footage for a while now, but at CES they unveiled this story trailer featuring the key players set to star in the FPS threequel.
I know what this nation needs. I will give you justice.
Brilliantly, they include 2 characters voiced by British legends of the silver screen, Malcolm Vidywell, my brother McDowell, as the conniving chief exec of Stahl Arms, and Ray Double Hard Winston as, fairly predictably, a gravelly voiced leader of men.
Within 3 hours, my forces will overwhelm them.
So it seems they've done plenty of work on tightening up the story, but gameplay-wise not a huge amount has changed. You're still immersed in a fight against the pesky Helghast in a familiar science fiction shooter setting.
Of course, new weapons, new vehicles, new gadgets and gizmos all feature, and Guerrilla Games have gone all out to make this one a more cinematic, immersive sci-fi war experience. It's certainly the most exciting trailer yet, and has us gagging to get our hands on the full game.
Going severed head to severed head with Killzone 3 in the release schedules, Bulletstorm is fast becoming our favourite marketing campaign for a while.
If a flesh-eating plant starts to eat your buddy, the polite thing to do is let him know you've been sleeping with his wife.
EA/Epic Games/People Can Fly have released a series of tongue-in-cheek vignettes, or bullet points, do you see what they... No. To encourage gamers to pre-order the title.
This has been followed by a frankly fantastic figurine-based film, capturing the full gory glory of the bloody shooter without resorting to cheap...
Oh, that is unnecessary.
I haven't had my lunch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, we're starting a chart feature here at Game On where we bring you our top picks of the week, the month, the year, the millennium and so on. Next week we'll be bringing you the most exciting games to watch out for in 2011. This week though, time to wrap up the previous year with a look at the biggest selling games of 2010.
And we start with some shocking news. Call of Duty Black Ops has been announced as the best-selling game in Britain for 2010.
Hang on, whoa, you've ruined it.
What do you mean?
Well, that's not a chart, that's just telling them what number 1 is. It's not no countdown, is there?
Oh, yeah, fair point. Well, how do you do a chart then?
Like this? In at 10, it's that cheeky number from EA, the multi-platform shooter Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Number 9 sees the latest piece from a golden oldie as Bungie's Halo Reach enters the chart.
At 8, it's Wii Sports Resort, more commonly known as Wii Sports' more adventurous cousin.
7 is a former solo artist who has teamed up to form one killer group. It's Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Number 6, you have to do exactly what it says on the tin, Just Dance 2.
5 will also get you moving. It's Wii Fit Plus.
At 4, it's a country and western classic. Yes, you guessed it, Red Dead Redemption.
Number 3 has already had a mention in the countdown, Wii's mega hit Just Dance.
In second place at number 2, it's an anthem for the fans, FIFA 11.
That was good, I really enjoyed that.
And now we go, well, if you hadn't spoiled it, and at number 1...
Call of Duty...
No, wait for the... Oh, you just ruined...
Call of Duty Black Ops.
No, you ruined it.
Number 1.
You ruined it. More charts next week. Slightly better. Hoping. And finally, if you're wondering where Johnny is, he's in New York, getting loads of exclusive hands-on time with a bunch of new games from THQ.
But fair's fair, we were also given exclusive exciting news from THQ, a look at their new logo, which looks like this.
It's not, it's good.
THQ.
It's better than the...
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Probably spent a lot.
Time will tell.
That's enough excitement for one day. We're off for a lie down.
More gaming gas. Sooner than you can say Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
No, it's Harry Potter the game, the Deathly...
No, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. No, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows the game. Part 1.
Part 1.
Part 1A.
Part 1 to be continued.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. It's the Deathly Hallows, right?
It's the Harry Potter game.
Harry Potter and the Deathly...
Call of Duty Black Ops number 1. Also coming up this week, we get dead excited and more than a little scared about finally getting more Space Killzone 3 meets...
No, Space. Space Killzone 3 meets. Should have put a full stop. My fault. Tomb Raider, the franchise desperately in need of a facelift starring... Oh my gosh. Starring the Heron. Tomb Raider, the franchise desperately in need of a facelift starring the Heron... Done it again.
The Heron.
Starring the Heron. Be good with the Heron.
Better, maybe.
Raining Tombs. They're like car keys, but they're a bit ripped. And if
Is that not just the colour?
I think our problem is like that. Okay, so they're like combats. Car key combats.
Okay. And this is Eidos's business plan to put Lara back where she belongs in the heroic Archaeologist Adventurer League.
Yeah, just below Indiana Jones.
Ooh, the Manchester United of Archaeologist Adventurers.
Yeah, exactly.
Double winners.
Too much of a sports reference, I think, there for the Game On audience.
Yeah. Sorry. And now Dead Space is back, and we've braved the deadly dark demo to see if we'll be ever. If we'll be.
It's always the simple words, like B.
B. What?
It's, you know, you can say tantalising, terrifying, but
can't get the word B.
No.
It's just more of a letter, really, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, if anything.
Yeah. I didn't really get the cadence of that.
Yeah. But that's because you thought it was going to continue.
I did think it was
my sentences are normally 3 paragraphs long.
Yeah. Come on, Morgan.
I now look a bit green.
Yeah, I've turned it down.
Despite the reported 300 quid 300 kid
price tag.
I'm hoping A, there aren't any Dukes fans watching, and B, there aren't any Dukes rivals fans watching, because you don't want to
tread on toes.
Exactly.
North Carolina, do you say?
North Carolina, yeah. Big Game On fan community in North Carolina.
Well, that's South Carolina gone now, isn't it?
Yeah, good point.